which require discipline. And I find personally that when I have adequate energy, I have more discipline, I make better decisions.
We hope you try it. With everything on HSN, you have our return policy, world famous 30 days. As we move along to our next monthly special, Acetyl L-Carnitine is here at fabulous pricing. Dare I say, Andrew, for Acetyl L-Carnitine, again, key at this time of year, certainly, this is a fraction of the price that it used to be.
Well, Acetyl L-Carnitine is a product that used to be 5 times more expensive than it is today.
Right.
It's incredible that an ingredient that's as important as this, that's as sophisticated as this, is now as affordable as this has become. A little bit more than a dime a capsule. It's giving you 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine, which is without question the most central molecule to all fat-burning metabolism, because you can't mobilize fat, meaning you can't move fat to the site where it burns, without having carnitine to move it. And the carnitine acyl transferase, this enzyme that's responsible for the movement of fat to the location in the cells where that fat is going to be oxidized and burned, you can't do that without having carnitine. So acetyl L-carnitine, it's the most preferred form of carnitine. It was always too expensive for a product to support metabolism and weight loss, but now it's become so incredibly affordable that you get 500 milligrams for less than it would have cost to get 100 milligrams 5 years ago.
Well, the pricing, if you want to go for the largest size, I mean, we are really looking at under $50 today to be able to get it. So under $50, you're saving nearly as much as you're spending. And Andrew, it really is a double benefit, right? It's obviously key for fat metabolism, but it's delivering benefits for healthy brain function. So it's like a 1-2 punch with this.
Well, when we look at the organs and systems within our body that preferentially could rely on fat molecules, which are, as I said before, sort of the highest octane, the densest form of energy available in our body, by having acetyl L-carnitine, we provide fat as an additional energy source, and also to metabolize that fat is something we want to do. But then when we look at the role that acetyl L-carnitine plays in the brain, that if we look at my memory and brain product, our memory and brain product, the central ingredient, the principal ingredient in there, among others, but the principal ingredient is acetyl L-carnitine. So as I often say, with my product, we don't have to warn you about side effects. We get to tell you about other side benefits.